Hi, I'm Nate the Bias User, and right now I'm going to be reviewing a collaboration album with Drake and 21 Savage, Her Loss. 21 Savage is an artist I can always count on for saving a Drake song, so I was definitely excited when I found out we were getting a project of Drake and 21 Savage working together. And while on Her Loss they are technically working together by both making contributions to the same song, they both don't seem to have back and forth chemistry as much or more than they just feel like features to each other's songs. We get a little of Drake on the start of the first track, Rich Flex, until 21 Savage takes over the first verse. And it was a potential banger until Drake not only returned, but changed the beat into something slow he can sing over. And yes, it goes back to hitting, but the vibe was already killed. This track and a few others at the start were just okay, but the first low was also the first track to not have 21 Savage. And to add insult to injury, Drake pulls off a vocal performance that's even bad for honestly Nevermind standards. Drake is being intentionally high-pitched along with the already high auto-tune. And if I wasn't bitching about the vocal delivery from Drake, it would be about the generic trap beat. Also, this track shows vocal similarities to a track further on the album, Jumbotron Shit Poppin'. And I noticed it more on this track, but Drake seems to be making attempts to sounding like Young Thug and failing hard. I think it's crazy how someone as experienced as Drake can ride a wave while also being the worst of the trend it's following. Gunna and Lil Baby have made better performance than what I heard here. And what is the section where Drake gives us 3 bars worth of gun sounds? Another low I'll mention is Circo, Loco, that has a sample of one of my favorite songs ever, One More Time by Daft Punk, but it replaces the drums with a boring and not so engaging fuzzy trap bass. And outside of the instrumental, Drake singing along with the sample, with him ending a verse with it and changing his entire tone, comes off super contrived. There's a lot on the album to complain about, but there is good stuff. I was really into the looseness the bass gave out on Spin Bout You, and I was vibing good to the singing Drake's actually good at. I like how aggressive 21 Savage was on the hard-hitting Pussy and Millions, and Travis Scott didn't hurt. 3 AM on Glenwood, the only solo track from 21, brings dramatic but held back instruments that were fitting in good with 21 Savage getting personal. This track was too much about 21 Savage for Drake to be on it, and I wish 21 Savage had more solo songs here, but at least he stuck the landing on this one. Her Loss was definitely better than honestly Nevermind, but 21 Savage carried the hell out of it. I don't even think Drake cared about this record as much as 21 Savage did, which is ironic because we ended up getting more Drake than 21. I'm gonna give this album a 4.6.